Hey there! So I'm here at my computer and I want to show you a few of my sales that I've had over the last week. I've pulled them up, they're all ready to go to show you. I'll flip you over to my computer screen here in a second. I had 33 sales in the last week and I took in about $683, I think the number is. That amount does include the shipping. It does include, what I spent to purchase the items. So that's not my profit. That's just my revenue that has come in from these items. So I'm going to go ahead and flip you over to my computer screen and I'll show you the items that sold in the last week. All right, so I'm ready to go and show you some of the items that I've had, the sales that I've had in the last week. You're looking at my eBay Seller Hub. This is the graph of my sales that I've had in the last month. You'll notice that it's pretty spotty. It's not as consistent as what I would normally have just because I'm coming off of taking actually quite a bit of time off, a couple vacations, basically a month of moving. So I started listing consistently again somewhere down here in this dip. I think it must have been Monday I sourced, and then Tuesday is when I started listing. So you'll notice that when you do start listing again, when you're coming off of a break, your account should recover pretty quickly. And since I have been listing consistently, my sales have been back up pretty close to where they were. I was running around maybe $150 a day. So I'm kind of in that ballpark-ish, getting close. So, all right, so I'm going to show you my page that has my sales on it. I went ahead and filtered all of these. These are all my sales in the last, since June 25th. To today, July 2nd, which I don't think I have sold anything today yet. So for the last 7 days prior to today. All right, so I'll just scroll through these real quick. I do run a high volume, lower profit business model just because it's easier for me to find low value items quickly. I don't have gobs of time to be searching the internet, searching thrift stores, running all over town to garage sales, trying to find items to make $50 or $100. Sure, that would be nice to be able to go and flip bigger ticket items, but they are they are harder to find. There's less of them out there. I can grab these items pretty quickly. So I have pulled some of these up for you, ones that I just kind of want to highlight and talk about. So I'll go ahead and change over. I have a whole bunch of tabs open with these already, so you don't have to sit here and wait for them to load on my computer. All right, so this is an item I just listed a couple days ago, June 30th. It sold the same day for $17, so that was pretty quick flip for me. They're Nike floral leggings, which I thought were pretty cute. And then they have like a fold down top on them that says just do it. And they're a little bit faded, but overall in pretty good condition. So $17 for those. And then these are a pair of Carhartt shorts, but they were jeans. So they were jeans and then somebody had taken them, cut off the legs. So they are cut off jean shorts. And it stated in the listing, these aren't jeans. They aren't shorts. They were jeans and then turned into shorts. And somebody was still willing to pay $15 plus shipping for those. So that was nice because not a lot of other resellers are grabbing those items. All right, so this was a Lululemon. The day I found these, I happened to find probably like 4 different Lululemon items, which I don't normally find, but obviously love to find them. The shorts, this particular pair, I accepted an offer for $32. All right, next up, this is a pair of Lucky brand jeans. These sold, I believe it was the next day, for $23. Anytime I come across a bigger size, this is a size 20W in nicer brands, I try and grab those because those typically sell pretty well, pretty quickly. So yeah, that was a pretty quick flip for me for these pairs of jeans. Next is American Eagle. American Eagle's been one of my biggest sellers right now. The items are selling super quick. Definitely the bottoms sell faster than the tops for me. Men's typically sell faster than the women's, but I did have quite a few women's items sell this week. So I'm really happy with it. They don't make a ton of money, but I'm happy that I'm able to turn around and get some money back pretty quickly. So these were a little pair of shorts. They sold for $14. Again, this is kind of a little bit bigger size for American Eagle. A lot of times when I'm out thrifting, I run into like size 0, 00, 2s, 4s even. And I do still pick those items up, but I do prefer the bigger sizes, and I get actually pretty excited if I'm able to find, 8, 10, 14s. I think are probably the biggest. I don't know if American Eagle makes 16, but I do find that these bigger sizes, again, do sell really well for American Eagle. All right, so another American Eagle, men's jeans. And these men's jeans, these are one of my favorite items to flip because they sell so quickly. They sell much faster than the women's. And I don't find that other resellers are grabbing them. I'm not sure why. These ones sold for a little bit less than what I would normally sell men's jeans for, just because there was a hole in the knee in these, and it wasn't like a factory made hole. It was, like you got a hole in the knee. So $17 for this pair of jeans. They had some fraying at the cuffs as well. So normally I would expect to get maybe $18 to $22 for jeans in good condition. And this is not one that I flipped per se. This is actually just my kids' school books. So I do like to sell kind of random things that I have around the house that I'm getting rid of. This is a perfect time of the school year perfect time of the summer to be thinking about the school year and what parents are going to need, especially homeschool supplies are in a big demand. So I paid a ton of money for these for my kids' school. Curriculum is expensive, so $30 on these is hardly anything. But I'm glad I was able to, at least make them for some money, because I think a lot of parents don't think about this and just toss the books or donate them. And I do find these, they're Rebecca. I do find these thrifted. So if I do come across these while I'm thrifting, it is something that I pick up. I don't need to get the whole set, the whole complete set. If it's just 3 or 4 books, I'll go ahead and grab those and sell them. All right, so another American Eagle. This was a pair of women's jeans that did really well for me. I believe, again, that they sold the same day for $19. I do find that certain styles of American Eagle jeans do better than others. This was a Tom Girl, and that's the name of it. All of American Eagle jeans have the name of the style embroidered into the inside waistband of the jeans. So that's one of the things I love about American Eagle, is it just says right there in the jeans what the style is. So it makes it easy for shoppers to find exactly what they're looking for. The styles that aren't doing so well for me right now as far as women's jeans go, and American Eagle, are the jeggings. Those will typically sell for only around $10. So I've been trying to pass on those unless they're in super nice condition. The bigger sizes, again, this was a size 6, so it's kind of like mid-road for American Eagle. They did have quite a bit of wear, so I'm surprised that I got $19 for these. This is not normally what I get for women's jeans in American Eagle. All right, so next up is a Pendleton women's wool button-up shirt jacket. Normally when I come across Pendleton wool items, they're normally men's. This one was a women's. I did have this for quite a while, so you'll see here it was listed on April 27th, sold June, so that's 2 months. And it sold for, I believe I took an offer on this one for $12. It did have a hole in it. They will get moth holes, so when you find these items, you need to check. I'm trying to find the picture here for you, but you need to check, yeah, so right there on the back, there's a little hole, and that is a problem with wool. A lot of Pendleton items that get donated do have holes in them. A lot of other sellers won't bother with it, but I will often grab them because sellers do still buy items with holes. I will say that the men's items with holes do sell better than the women's. The men's would have sold much quicker than the 2 months. I also have had really good luck putting these the men's wool button-up shirts on auction if they have holes or any sort of damage. And they've done actually pretty well for me, and I've gotten more than I thought that I would get for, you know, a damaged item. All right, so next up, this was only, I took an offer on this one for $10. This is just a basic Old Navy blouse. I don't normally buy Old Navy, but if I do come across a size, it's a XXL is what it says in the tag, but in the listing I'll add 2XL just so, you know, it gives another way for buyers to find the item. I do grab those Old Navy items that are like the plus size, because there's not a lot of plus size clothing out there, and I have had pretty good luck with Old Navy plus size items. All right, so next is a Lululemon jacket. I found these the same day as the shorts. So I think I listed these for this one for $62 and took a best offer of $50. It did have a little bit of wear to the fabric. It's a size 4, so it's a smaller size. If you're not familiar with Lululemon sizes, they run super, super small, so a 4 is like a 0. So just be careful of that. Again, if you're able to get the bigger sizes, the better. But I was pretty happy to get $50 out of this. So sold in 2 days, started June 25th and sold on June 27th. And then next is a little Prana tank top. This was brand new with tags that I found when I was thrifting. I'm always surprised at how many brand new items that are just discarded or donated. And this was one of them in a really nice brand. I love to find Prana. It's one of my favorite, you know, athleisure brands to sell. It was extra small, so I wasn't sure how well it would do. I don't have for some reason, it's not showing me the date the payment was received, but I believe that this was sold the same day or maybe, you know, just within 1 to 3 days. It was a pretty quick sale, and it was a full price sale. I did list it for $22.99 and sold it for that amount. All right, so next up are some sandals I had sitting around for a long time just because I don't like dealing with shoes. I don't like cleaning them. I don't like taking the pictures. I know some sellers out there really love shoes. I'm not one of those sellers, but I'm happy I got these listed because I was able to turn around just within a couple days and sell them for $23. And so those are on their way to their new owner. All right, so next up, this is another new with tags item. This was Stitch Fix. Let's see if the tag here. So it's Pixley, and it does say on the tag, you know, that it's from Stitch Fix. And this is what you would call a novelty print, and it has these little swans on it. For some reason, I didn't take a close-up picture, but I think you should be able to see from the screen. There's these cute little swans. I love these novelty type of blouses. They do very well for me. So anytime you find, like if you find one with tigers or find one with, you know, any kind of random, a lot of them are animals, grab those because they do sell for, you know, a person who, like, this person probably loves swans. I guess, I'm not really sure. So $15 for that little top. And then next I've got a pair of tactical pants. So again, this isn't showing the date. eBay's been doing this recently. I'm not sure why, but so I started May 26th. So it was around a month that I had these listed, and they sold for the full asking price at $22.99. This is the 511 Tactical Series brand, and I grab these pants every time I come across them because I can typically get this much for them. They usually sell, you know, fairly quickly. A month is a pretty good turnaround time for me, and some do sell faster. All right, so this is the last item I have for you, and this is a Patagonia. It's called Capeline, and you will find the word Capeline printed in I believe it's in the inside tag. It'll say in there Capeline, so right there's the tag picture. So Patagonia Capeline. This is a women's. They do make men's Kathleen shirts. So that's something to keep your eye out for. They typically sell for close to $20. This one I did take an offer on of $14, so not bad. The men's do go for more than the women's. And I believe that's, oh, you know what? I have one more. I lied. So I've got one more for you. This is another item that I've had for a little over 2 months. It was a smart wool leggings, and the problem with them is they were an extra small. So again, I'd look for those bigger sizes. The extra small took a little bit longer to sell, but I did get $25 for them, so I'm super happy. Thanks for watching and subscribe to my channel.